Season is going a mile a minute. Alas, this is Past the Rock.
Could one of y'all pass the gosh darn rock? Hey, yo, I'm trying, I ain't lying, and hosting this will be Brian.
Yeah.
Posting like Kobe Bryant,
Yeah.
flying to see the pilot.
Yeah.
Hit the hezzy, we got Jesse, opinions get kinda messy. A fan of out of lefties, from football to racing jackies. He goes silly when he go deep, sheesh, is Zach Zeman. Teaming up with Jack, we stack the whole team, man. Pass the rock, don't stop the shot clock.
Woo.
Smack the slap shot, come on, now let's talk. Pass the, yo, partner, pass the rock. For real.
Week 10 officially in double digits, officially in the back 8 of the season. Zach, no Eagles gear for today's show. I'm shocked. Oh, actually, never mind. I see a pillow or something in the background.
Yeah. There's an Eagles pillow behind me, but
He
feeling
couldn't
a bit school spirited instead. Hail the West Virginia, baby.
Feeling a little embarrassed of the Eagles, considering they were ranked like the 6th best team
Dude,
in the NFL.
I don't
by
understand.
ESPN.
I don't understand how the Eagles beat the Cowboys, right? Like they won the game and they're ranked below the Cowboys after said game. I don't understand what the criteria is at this point, because it's not like, you could argue the Cowboys are in the same tier as the Eagles and everything, and they probably are, but it's like, dude, they just lost to this team.
They
Like,
literally
it's
just
not-
beat them.
It's not like they haven't played each other. It's like, no. We just watched them play each other, and one team won and one team lost. Like
I could literally rant all day about how stupid the NFL power rankings are.
that power ranking is
every
the
quote
worst
unquote
power ranking I've
professional-
seen in years.
I swear, every quote unquote professional that puts out a power ranking, literally, it's the most. It's basically like who did the best last week. Like that's the entire basis of their power rankings. It's horrendous.
It's so dumb. Well, the actual official NFL site has the Eagles 1, Ravens 2, Chiefs 3, but like we all know what graphic we're talking about. I forget
ESPN
ESPN.
Yeah.
ESPN did a horrible job with them. The NFL themselves, this is a perfectly fine tier list ranking with Eagles, Ravens, Chiefs, Jaguars, Lions, Dolphins, Niners. That's your top 7.
And you just know that ESPN
and also
weighted.
Dallas is 8. Dallas is 8, and they deserve to be in the top 10, obviously.
And ESPN is baiting because that graphic that's going around Twitter says obviously the outrageous placements of the Eagles way down. I think they had the Chiefs number 1 or maybe below. ESPN's official site is Eagles 1, Chiefs 2, Ravens 3, Dolphins, Lions, Jaguars, Bengals, Niners. Wow. Cowboys all the way down at 9.
That's still not great. That's still not a good power
It's
ranking.
better, but it's weird that one thing is on the website
Why?
and something else goes on Twitter to get all the people mad. And that's just unfortunately how social media works.
Why does ESPN have the Seahawks at 12?
You look like Brian Windhorst. Why does
Why?
ESPN?
Why does ESPN have the Seahawks at 12?
We may never know.
They're top.
ESPN, breaking news, ESPN is stupid and posts dumb graphics. Steph Curry. All right. So anyway, we are going to move into week 10 fantasy football to start. We got some Madden questions coming up. We got some NBA trivia for the end of the show. A little fun action there. So let's start it off with bench or bench. Who would you rather start week 10 fantasy? Josh Jacobs versus the Jets. Tony Paul Robinson versus Arizona. 3 smash matchups. Jack.
Well, I mean, I don't know that I would say Josh Jacobs is a smash matchup. The Jets are a really good defense. While they won't be able to score on you, they will stop you from scoring. So I actually think Jacobs could have some trouble in that game. So I'm going to stay away from him. Pollard, I'm just not a huge fan of this year. So I think I'm going to go with my boy Bijan, even though he's been really slow lately.
Even with Arthur Smith doing
Even with Arthur, I'm just going to bet on the fact that Bijan, in the 3 carries that he gets during the game, has one explosive run that he takes to the house, and then he outperforms his other 2 guys.
Zach, any difference?
Yeah, I mean, I look at these matchups. Josh Jacobs immediately I'm out on because of just the Jets defensive line can pretty much swallow any running back hole.
Austin
And I'm
Eckler had a pretty
actually,
nice game on Monday.
and yeah, and
PPR merchant Austin Eckler.
yeah. But I'm also going to say that I have lost a lot of confidence in Bijan Robinson with the way that he's been used in that Falcons offense. So, kind of by default, it ends up being Tony Pollard with a really good matchup with the Giants. I mean, Dallas should shine against the Giants. I mean, they have looked awful. It's a home game for Dallas. There's no reason for Tony Pollard to struggle in this matchup. I'm going Tony Pollard out of these three.
It has to be Tony Pollard instantly. I think everyone who's been frustrated with Tony Pollard all season, this is your moment against the Giants. No Daniel Jones. The only problem is they might go up 25-0 or more early on, just like they did when they played the Giants in week 1 and they lost 40-0. This might just be the defense taking advantage of whoever's at quarterback for the Giants, and then Tony Pollard doesn't even see the field much. We might be seeing Rico Dowdle and Deuce Vaughn in the second quarter. So, granted, if that doesn't happen, Tony Pollard, he had his first touchdown since week 1, I think, last week. So he should find his way into the end zone, hopefully this week in an easy matchup. Moving on, this is a fun one. In his first game from return, Kyler Murray versus Atlanta, Trevor Lawrence versus the Niners, or CJ Stroud at Cincinnati, who surprisingly had a very good defense and shut down Josh Allen last week. Jack.
Oh, I mean, I'm sort of immediately ruling out Trevor Lawrence. Horrendous matchup, and he's been sort of up and down this year, at least fantasy-wise. CJ Stroud has a difficult matchup. Obviously, he was incredible last week, and he's been pretty great most of the season. So that's tempting. But I kind of think Kyler's going to cook. I think Kyler's going to come back and have a really good game. Again, he's getting eased in with an easy matchup against the Falcons. And I just think he's going to have a really good game. I think I'm going to roll with Kyler.
Yeah, I feel like I'm calling to the same conclusion, although I do have to say, that Jaguars Niners game, while I would not start Trevor Lawrence, I think it's more favorable than most people think. The Niners are reeling right now. The Niners could put together a statement win and, beat the Jaguars. Be like, all right, yeah, now we've beaten the Jaguars. They're a solid team. When, people's opinion on the Jaguars is kind of like, oh, they're a top 5 team, or, oh, they're solid. They're not the best, but they're solid. Kind of immediately ruling out CJ Stroud because of that impressive Cincinnati defensive showing. I never thought I would be picking Kyler Murray coming back from injury to start, but with these 3 quarterbacks, I think that's what I have to do.
Yeah, CJ Stroud coming off his best career game, the best game by a rookie. However, Cincinnati has shown that they can shut down pretty much anyone this year as well. So 2 tough matchups. Atlanta's not, a cakewalk either for quarterbacks, but I think Kyler Murray should do very well in his return. He's apparently looked great. He's at full speed. They saved him from going against a very tough matchup against the Browns last week, rightfully so. All right, moving on. We got some wide receivers. Zach, coming to you first. Nico Collins at Cincinnati, Deontay Johnson versus Green Bay, or Terry McLaurin at Seattle?
Ooh, this is tough. I'm always hesitant to pick a Texans receiver because one week they'll have 6 points and the next week they'll have 25 points. And Nico Collins just had a really solid week. I mean, so did everyone on the Texans. So it basically screams to me that they're due for another bad week. So I'm kind of avoiding the Texans offense this week. Then you have Deontay Johnson and Terry McLaurin, who both don't have great quarterbacks behind them, with Sam Howell and Kenny Pickett throwing to them. But I kind of like Deontay Johnson's matchup and his PPR value a little bit more. So I'm going to go with Deontay Johnson against Green Bay.
Yeah, I think I think I would lean Deontay too. Nico Collins has been really good this year. Cincinnati is not the easiest matchup in the world. I'm just not generally a big Terry McLaurin guy. And I think Deontay's been pretty consistent in the last few weeks, especially since he got back from his injury. The Packers defense has not been anything special this year. And Deontay can be a bit of a PPR merchant too. So if you're playing in a full PPR league, Deontay is definitely your guy.
Yeah, this is definitely Deontay for me. He first game with a touchdown in like 600 days last week, and he had a huge target share. George Pickens whining on the sideline like a little baby. this only means good things for Deontay Johnson. So I would choose him out of these three as well. But I would actually take Terry McLaurin second. I think it's unfair to compare Kenny Pickett to Sam Howell. I don't think he has anything on Sam Howell. Sam Howell is a playmaker. He's got a better arm. He's been putting up 30-plus points week in, week out. So honestly, Commanders could be a little sneaky trap game this week for the Seahawks. But Terry McLaurin has proven that he's QB-proof, and I actually think Sam Howell is the best quarterback that he's probably had in years. All right, one more wide receiver one. Zach, coming to you. Amari Cooper at Baltimore, Marquise Brown versus Atlanta, or Jordan Addison versus the Saints?
Ooh, a lot of interesting matchups here. I feel like immediately Amari Cooper's out because I don't trust any quarterback that the Browns have. I don't trust that offense to run enough for Amari to get big numbers. Although he's made it work before, it's not like it's a consistent lock. So that leaves Marquise Brown with returning Kyler Murray. So you're kind of betting on upside, or Jordan Addison with Josh Dobbs against Saints defense, who is not as good as they've been in recent years. I know I picked Kyler earlier, but I think I'm going to lean Jordan Addison here. It's not that Josh Dobbs is anything special. It's just that Jordan Addison's in a really good position to get PPR value. So I'm going to go with Jordan Addison here against the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah. Well, for me with Amari, I'm not as concerned about his quarterback situation. I think he's relatively QB proof, but a Baltimore matchup does concern me. Baltimore's defense has been outstanding this year. And I'm pretty much fading anyone that I see that's going up against them. Hollywood had a really good start to the year, but he's been a little slower the past few weeks. Obviously, you get Kyler back in there this week. So hopefully that boosts his numbers, but I think you're projecting a little bit there. So I think I'm also going to go with Addison for now. He's been really solid this season. Obviously, you go from Kirk Cousins to Josh Dobbs, so it's definitely a bit of a downgrade. But Dobbs looked pretty good last week. It should be good enough to sustain Addison as a solid wide receiver. So I think he's going to be my pick for now. But if you ask me again next week, I might be going Hollywood.
Hollywood, I think, could be a very sneaky player for the rest of the season. This week, I'll go Jordan Addison as well. Amari Cooper versus Baltimore, that's going to be an ugly game. The Seahawks are coming off of a 34-point loss to the Ravens. The Lions lost by 32. Both of those offenses put up less than 6 points. Any Seahawk you started last week had 2 points in fantasy, so it was rough for all the Seattle goers there. So I say you have to completely avoid every Cleveland Brown that you have in this matchup where possible, obviously. Jordan Addison, I don't feel great with Josh Dobbs at quarterback, but he probably has the highest upside of anyone here. Marquise Brown, though, was, I think, like a top 12 receiver when Kyler was playing last year. So it very well could turn into a really nice story there. But for now, I think you lean Jordan Addison. All right. Let's move in to some Madden trivia. So guess the Madden rating. Closest player wins. I'm going to say a player. You give me a number, 1 to 5. All right. So we're going to start off Sauce Gardner. And you can't say the same number. All right. So if someone takes it, you got to go. And I'll alternate who goes first. So Sauce Gardner, Jack.
I'm going to say 89.
I'll go 91.
94.
Wow.
Sauce Gardner.
Okay, I'm closer.
Zach leads 1-0.
Okay.
All right. Next player, Josh Jacobs.
I'm going to go 92.
I don't think he's that high. I'm going to say 89 again.
So at the start of the season, Josh Jacobs was a 95. He is currently a 91. Zach is still.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're right there, though. Right there. All right. Up next, Travis Etienne. Zach, you may go first.
What? I thought we were alternating.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Jack, you can go first.
Well, I mean, I would personally have Etienne higher than Jacobs, but I feel like Madden wouldn't. So I'm going to say if Jacobs a 91, I'm going to say 90 for Etienne.
You know what? I think your gut is right. I would probably put Etienne higher than Jacobs. So I'm going to say that since Jacobs was a 91, I'm going to say once again Etienne a 92.
Zach, you are incorrect. Jack on the money. He's exactly a 90.
Let's
Bang.
go.
Dang.
Let's go.
Okay.
That's up 1 rating from last week. He got a boost. So shout out Travis Etienne. All right, Zach, Jack's boy, Kyler Murray.
Madden hates injured players. So while normally I'd say Kyler is in the mid to high 80s, I'm going to say Kyler Murray entering this year is going to be an 82.
I think he's a little higher than that. I'm going to say 84.
Madden hates Kyler Murray. Dude's a 78.
What?
Yeah.
I don't even want the point. I like, oh my God.
Unfortunately, it goes to Zach. You were up 3-1. Jack's going to need a little comeback. Coming
Zach's
into
like the
this.
Warriors. He's about to blow a 3-1 lead.
Yeah. All right, Jack, coming to you. CJ Stroud.
Oh, man. So I would think coming into the year, he was probably like a 74. So the question is like, how much have they boosted him? I'm going to say he's a 79.
I'm fairly sure that CJ Stroud was somewhere around a 78 to start the season.
Oh,
So I'm going to say 81 overall right now.
77. Jack
Yes.
gets on the board.
let's go.
Dang. Good
He's
stuff.
one lower than Kyler Murray, which I don't know. I think Kyler should be higher, but the injury, for some reason, injured players just get absolutely dogged in the ratings.
They do. They do.
All right. Zach, coming to you for this one. Defensive player, Denzel Ward.
This one feels tougher because I haven't watched a lot of Denzel Ward, especially not this season.
If you know this, you know ball.
I know. I should honestly just throw something in the dark. I'm going to say Denzel Ward, an 87 overall.
Oh, man. That's pretty close to where I was going to go. Denzel Ward's really good, but I feel like he's not the kind of player that like gets a ton of Madden respect. I think I'll say 88. I'm going to go one above Zach.
Man, Jack hedging his bets. 89 for Denzel Ward.
Wow. Let's go.
We
All right,
are
well,
tied.
both of us
three
were very
apiece.
close. And
We are tied.
I really did blow that 3-1 lead.
All right, we've got 3 left. Whoever gets 2 out of these wins. So, DeAndre Hopkins.
Oh, no. That there's such a wide range of what Madden could think of DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah.
Like, it would be very Madden to have him at a 95 still, and it would also be very Madden to have him at like a 70. So
yeah. You can go either way.
it could be anywhere in between there.
Man.
I'm gonna lean towards. I think his rating is still relatively high. I'm gonna say 87.
I don't think it's that high. I don't think it's that high anymore. I'm going to go D-Hop. You said 87? I'll go 84.
Man, D-Hop is still playing flat.
Why is he a 90?
A 90.
Why is he
I
a
have no
90?
idea why
You
he's
gotta
a
love
90.
Madden.
I think
Oh,
he was
man.
a 93 to start the year or something. Like
Why? He's not.
It's DeAndre Hopkins, man.
Great
all
hands,
right.
but man, you can tell he's older. Come on.
We've got 2 dog players to end us off here. So
This is rigged. This is rigged.
Zach,
Because
starting
this
with
is
you.
Jack's team. This is rigged.
Okay,
Kenny-
but I still don't know it.
All right, starting with you, Zach. Kenny Pickett.
Oh my God. Kenny Pickett is a quarterback that I feel like Madden would definitely be low on, but I'm not going to be like extremely negative. They're going to be like, all right, he's still a starting quarterback. I'm going to say that Kenny Pickett is a 74 overall.
Yeah, I was gonna go somewhere in there, but I think it's a little lower.
It probably is, and I'm going to lose this.
I think I don't think it's that much lower. I think I'm just gonna say 73. I don't think it's that much lower.
Zach falling from grace. It is a 71. for
Wow.
Kevin-
Why was
for Kenny
my
Pickett.
I originally was thinking, oh, maybe it's a 72. And then I was like, nah, it can't be that low.
71 for Kenny Pickett. All right, we'll
I've
do the
lost.
last one.
I've
Jack
lost.
wins, but we'll do the last one.
Wow.
Justin Fields.
I think he's higher than Pickett. I'm gonna say 75.
You know what? it's very Madden to have a mobile quarterback be higher than like what they actually are. I know in Madden Ultimate Team, there's an 89 version of him out there right now, which is crazy. Jack, what'd you guess again? What'd you guess?
75. I said 75.
All right, I'm gonna guess 76. It's not much higher, but it's higher.
74. Jack with a clean sweep of the final round, winning 5 straight. Bad look for Zach and the boys, being up 3-1 and losing 6-3.
Pulling the Warriors.
That's more than a Warrior. I got reverse swept and then some.
Yeah. All right. Well, you have a chance to redeem yourself in a game that probably favors Jack again. So
Yeah, lovely.
But that was the game that was supposed to favor you.
How? How was that supposed to favor me?
I don't play that much Madden.
Neither do I.
We're gonna move on. We're gonna do guess the draft class based on their Madden rating. So we've got a full draft class here. We're just gonna do the top 15 picks. So first off, I'm wondering if you can tell me what year this is, just based on the ratings. So what year is this? What do you think? Best guess.
I'll let Zach have a guess first.
I want to say, I believe this is the 2017 class.
He's right.
Correct. This is the 2017 NFL draft.
Nice.
I'll let you go first, Zach, since you got it right.
I think we should get the obvious one out of the way. Make it a little bit more challenging down the line. 10th overall, 99 overall quarterback, none other than Patrick Mahomes.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the day giveaway here. There's not many 99 overall quarterbacks in the game. So Patrick Mahomes, 10th overall, correct. Jack.
So do I play generous to Zach and leave some easier ones for him, or do I just take the?
Do whatever you want, Jack.
I'll just grab the first pick. I'll just take Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett coming in at a 98.
All right. Well, perfect. I wanted to get the second overall pick anyways. I would love to talk about Mitch kissing titties.
What?
Mr. Mitchell Trubisky. He has a tweet out there that says, "I love kissing titties."
That's not making it in the video.
I know, but I know someone here who met Mitch Trubisky and got him to sign a piece of paper with that tweet on it.
That is unbelievable.
Why don't you say his name once regularly? So
Yeah. Second overall pick, 66 overall now, Mitch Trubisky.
Mitch Trubisky is correct. Second overall, 66. All right, Jack, what you got?
Oh, man. I think I'm just going to keep going down the board because I'm pretty sure I remember the number 3 pick. I think it's Solomon Thomas.
Solomon Thomas, now a 71 overall.
Oh, man.
Disgusting. I'm disgusted that you went with that early.
I am going in order.
All right, now it feels like it gets a little more difficult. But I do remember who the 12th overall pick was after Mahomes. Now 75 overall. This is Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson, rightfully a 75 in Madden now. Right, Jack?
I mean, what? I mean, yeah, I guess that's what it's about. It's about right. Okay, I'll go with the running back. I have a guess, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'm gonna go with something else. I'll take the 6th pick. I think that was Jamal Adams.
Jamal Adams, number 6, still an 88.
All right. I am going to take the 8th overall pick here. Jack, this is your boy, Christian McCaffrey.
My boy.
He's a Niner. He's your boy.
Yeah,
You love the Niners, Jack. You love the Niners.
I felt like that was probably the third easiest one after Garrett and Mahomes. So CMC, 98.
I'm not going to lie. Trubisky is pretty easy.
Yes.
Trubisky was pretty easy.
All right, Jack.
I'll take pick 11, which I think is Marshawn Lattimore.
Marshawn Lattimore, number 11.
I just remembered one of the biggest storylines entering this draft surrounded the 9th overall pick because of his absurd speed, and he never panned out. This is John Ross.
John Ross, he got an absurdly high Madden Ultimate Team card, but his base rating was a 72 in the last Madden that he was in. So he's not in Madden 24.
Man. All right. I'll go to the 5th pick. I think I remember who that one is. I think that's Corey Davis.
Corey Davis, now retired, was last a 79 overall in Madden.
Wow.
Okay. I feel like now it's gotten a little bit tougher. You know what? I'm going to take a swing at that 4th overall pick that Jack was not so sure about earlier. There's only a few running backs that I think of that are high draft picks, especially recently. Can't be him. So I'm going to go with Leonard Fournette.
Leonard Fournette is correct. He was an 87 in Madden 23. Since he's a free agent, he does not have a rating yet. However, I think he should soon once he starts playing for the Bills. So 87, if I had to guess, I would say they'd probably put him at like an 80 flat or something now.
Yeah.
Crazy. He was the 11th best running back in Madden last year, and he is out of the league currently.
Wow.
That's
All right. Leonard Fournette, number 4, 87.
okay. I'll go to pick 7. I think that the rating feels a little high, but I think it's Mike Williams.
Mike Will made it, 88.
That does feel high. It's a bit higher than I would put him. I'd probably put him around like an 85. I'm pretty sure the Eagles had the 14th pick in this draft. And if that's correct, then that would be Derek Barnett.
Derek Barnett, number 14, 70 overall.
Man, I'm kind of having a brain fart here. Who could the 90 overall linebacker be at the 13th pick? I'm trying to think of this is a current rating, right?
Yeah.
That's from this year's Madden. So
I'll give you a hint. He is an outside linebacker. So
outside linebacker.
sometimes plays on the line, I guess, or on the edge, but mostly outside linebacker.
Okay, I have a guess. This could be wrong though. Is it Rashawn Gary?
It is not Rashawn Gary.
No.
It feels like a much older pick. I don't know what year Rashawn Gary was drafted, but it doesn't feel like 2017. Man,
Zach, you should get this.
I should get this.
Oh, I think I know who it is.
If I should get this, and this is a 90 overall, this is who I wanted the Eagles to take in this spot, but he ended up going a pick too early, and now he is an Eagle, Hassan Reddick.
Hassan Reddick, baby. When you said I'm going for an Eagle, and then you took Derek Barnett, I was like, oh, there's another Eagle right there.
Well, I was like the Eagles had a higher pick in this draft. I was like, it's got who did the Eagles take? Derek Barnett.
Yeah, boy, did that pan out wrong. 20 ratings difference.
This draft didn't take place.
At least they got Reddick anyway.
Was this the draft that took place in Philadelphia or no? Was that next year's draft?
I have no idea.
I don't know. It was the Eagles had won the Super Bowl in that year, so
we won it after this draft.
Oh, or after this draft? Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So, last pick, free safety, number 15. Any guesses?
I'm like racking my brain trying to figure this out, and I can't.
I can give you the team that drafted him if you want.
That might give it away.
I don't think it would.
Okay.
He was drafted by the Colts, number 15.
Drafted by the Colts. Is it? Oh my God. Out of Ohio State. What's his name? I have his face in my head.
Ohio State is correct.
Oh wow.
Malik
Hooker. There it is.
Also, now confirming this entire draft took place in Philadelphia because I remember the Derek Barnett pick in Philadelphia.
Well done.
That's so weird. Patrick Mahomes got drafted in Philadelphia, now ends up beating them in the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Full
so a
circle,
lot
I mean.
of this was a very good draft class, by the way. Still in the back half of the first round, you got Marlon Humphrey, Jonathan Allen, Adoree Jackson, Evan Ingram, Jabril Peppers, Trey White, T.J. Watt, pick 30. Lots of talent. Buda Baker in the second round. There's just 2017. Also, not to mention, there's like 7 All-Pro running backs in the later rounds in this draft.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
unreal year for the NFL. All right,
Great.
take us over to
Yes,
connection.
time for some NBA connections. I've come back with a
Alright.
better grid of players, a more interesting grid of players.
Wow. What do we got?
All right, let's play NBA Connections Part 2. So let's see what we got. Actually, Part 3. I think it's Part 3. So to start us off, hey, my boy Scotty Barnes finally made
Scotty
it.
Barnes is on here.
What is my guy Frank Kaminsky doing on here?
Whoa.
The only thing I know about Frank Kaminsky is that he went to Wisconsin, so I love him.
See,
Oh, right.
I'm pandering to you guys. I'm pandering to you guys
you
now.
are.
So let's see.
I'm just
Scotty
pandering.
Barnes. I think Scotty and PJ are the only Raptors on this entire thing. So I don't think that that's a category. We got Bron. We got Luka.
Yeah.
We've got James Harden. Seeing Harden and Luka makes me think that there's something to do with like 50-point triple-double on here, but they're the only two.
And LeBron, maybe.
I don't think he's had a 50-point triple-double.
He could have. I mean, I don't know for sure, but he could
Maybe,
have.
could there be something of scored 60 in a game? Because he's done that.
Yeah. Him, Harden, Luka, but I don't know who the other one would be.
Yeah, no one else here has
He
scored. No
really-
one
he
else
I
really-
has.
mean, hey, you never know. Maybe Mo Bamba scored 60 in a game.
Has Chris Paul ever dropped 50?
Wait, hold on. I got one. He put a college on here. Texas. Miles Turner, PJ Tucker, Mo Bamba, and Jackson Hayes.
Sniffed it right out. Yeah.
Good eye. Good eye.
Honestly, I think the only one I had from that was Mo Bamba. He's the only one I remember there.
Very, very good eye, Jack, of course. I had to throw a college on there because you love your colleges.
Yeah, you're not going to sneak a college one
Nope.
past me.
All right, so Frank Kaminsky. All right, he played for Charlotte. He played for Phoenix. He played lots of
He was
teams.
pretty much useless in the NBA.
We got
Literally, well, actually, what's notable about him was how great he was in college. So, like, is there someone else or other players on here that had like big tournament runs or something?
interesting.
Because like Frank Kaminsky made
Julius
2
Randle
Final
was
Fours.
pretty good in college, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
Bam was really good in college.
or like someone that played in a national championship. Could it be that
Maybe.
Kaminsky did? I think Randall did.
I think Bam.
I think
Hmm,
Bam may have, and Karis LeVert did, right?
let's send it. One away.
One away. So
Rajon Rondo, maybe.
who's in the top left? It's Chris
Chris
Paul.
Paul. LaMelo Ball never went to college.
No.
Jack is just
Luka
going
never went to
through
college.
his database of college knowledge.
Yeah, I know,
Um,
literally.
Something I'm
D Rose? No, Memphis was not like that. good
no.
when he was there.
Something that just popped into my head: Scotty Barnes, LeBron, Luka, LaMelo, all drafted in the top 5.
Would that be a cat? So was Harden, wasn't he?
I don't
if
know
Harden
when.
was.
I think he was like 6.
I think Harden.
Was he-
No, I thought he was
Was
3.
he 3? Oh,
I think Harden was 3.
let's try it too. One away. Okay, so maybe it's drafted in the top 3, and it's these 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
that was
possible.
not one away. Interesting.
So
Love
Oh.
to see LaMelo, Luka, LeBron, and Scotty in the same category.
yeah, yeah.
Who else?
I'm hooked on this having something to do with the Final Four because what else is notable about Frank Kaminsky?
Did Chris Paul do anything in college? Oh, wait a sec. LeBron never went to college. LaMelo never went to college. Luka never went to college.
Nice.
Who else on here never went to college?
The rest of them all did.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, unless I'm tripping. Karras went to Michigan, Scotty, Florida State, Bam, Kentucky, Frank, Wisconsin. I could go through the whole thing. Harden went to Arizona State, Rondo, Kentucky, Randall, Kentucky, Rose, Memphis, Chris Paul.
I wonder if
Florida.
it's a thing of like drafted into the league at 18, like even if they still play or something like that.
D Rose came in really young.
Let's try that.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Oh, and that's not even one away anymore. So
This
Scotty's
is
in the mix.
This is by far the hardest watch I've had thus far.
All right, buddy, relax.
No, this is hilarious.
It's got. I'm hooked on this Final Four thing. What else could Frank Kaminsky have done? It has to be Kaminsky. Do we try Kaminsky and the Kentucky guys? Because Kentucky's always there.
Who are the Kentucky guys?
Bam, Rondo, and Randall.
Not one away either.
No.
So we had, what was it? This was the one away? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got Frank, Bam, Karras. What about Frank, Bam, Karras, and Rondo? Not one away either. Oh my goodness.
So it's got to be Frank, Bam, Randall, and someone, I think.
Man.
Which, who else would have made this? Has to be something to do with like the Final Four of the national championship. But like, did Derrick Rose do it? Like,
That's also one away. So I think we know it's these three for sure. Chris Paul. Oh, that was not one away. Wait a sec.
wait. So is it not?
So who the hell is it not?
Wait. So Frank, Randall. So is it not like Randall? Maybe is
Maybe
it
it's not
maybe
Randall.
Like Frank, Bam, Rose, and Karras?
That wasn't one away either. All right. Frank, Bam, Rose, Karras. Bro, oh my God. This is such a
that one
painful
away?
watch. Yeah, it was one away. Oh my God. Painful watch.
So is it like Rose, Randall, Karras, and Bam?
Not Frank. That was one away too. Oh my God. Okay, no. Rose, Randall, Karras, Frank.
Frank.
Final.
Oh,
Wow.
thank God. Oh my God.
Rose,
That was so
You two
painful.
did everything in your powers to not get that one.
I think we
Oh
worked
my
towards
God.
it.
I knew the category too. I just,
Lost
You
for the
were
January
right on it.
Raptors.
You were like, this has to be something with the national championship. It is. Every one of
I
those
mean,
players
what
has
else
lost
has
in the
Frank-
national championship game.
right, but it's like, what else has Frank Kaminsky done? Like that's
He
it.
lost. That's what he did. He lost.
So you basically you put a badger on here just to bully me about losing the national
Yes.
championship.
That's honestly that we should have expected that. Man, Karras, D Rose, Frank, Randall, all losing the NCAA championship.
Oh my God, that was so painful.
Oh
All right,
Jack,
now-
at one point you were like, could it be Derrick Rose? No, I don't know. No, it couldn't be Derrick Rose.
I don't remember Memphis being that good when he was there. Apparently they were, but like I just don't. I mean, I guess it was 2008, so like I was 5 years old, but I don't really
All right,
remember.
what about Chris Paul, LaMelo, Luka, and LeBron? What Chris Paul was drafted? What overall? He
High.
was also top 5.
Yeah, he was drafted high.
Top 3, maybe?
I don't know what it was.
No, that wasn't one away. Wait,
What could it be like? Wait, could it be like exact?
that wasn't
no,
even
never
one
mind.
off.
Wait, that was one
No,
away.
it wasn't.
Oh, it wasn't. Okay.
But this was. Huh.
Um.
I wonder if it has something to do with rookie of the year, LaMelo, Scotty, Luka,
Luka,
LeBron.
LeBron.
I tried that though.
Did Chris Paul?
No,
I mean,
those
well,
4 were all rookies of the year, so it would be.
Are we sure?
Yeah, didn't
Was Luka?
wait? Did LaMelo win it or did Ant?
I think Ant won it. Actually,
I thought LaMelo
was Chris Paul a rookie of the year?
maybe.
Like could it be like Chris Paul, Scotty, LeBron, and Luka?
I think I really thought LaMelo won, but maybe Ant did.
I think Ant might have.
That was not even one way. I'm pretty sure LaMelo won,
Okay.
but God, I don't know.
Like you said the Luka, Scotty, LeBron, and LaMelo was one away, or no?
Luka, Scotty, LeBron and Melo was one away. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just checked. LaMelo won it over Anthony Edwards.
Okay.
Oh, I think Ant missed games too.
Man.
Scotty hasn't done much in the league so far.
You know,
I mean, he was rookie of the year.
I'm just gonna say I'm just proud of myself for making an actually good connection.
With no errors so far.
No, there are no errors. This is very good.
All right. So if we know that, I mean, we know that 3 of these are in one thing. What about the other? What does Chris Paul, Rondo, Harden, Bam, those people have in common?
But one of them doesn't.
Oh, what if it's... No, I was going to say something about losing in the NBA finals, but because Chris Paul, Harden...
I mean, LeBron's lost in the finals.
Yeah. But Rondo's a champion. I mean,
But Rondo has lost in the finals when he was with the Celtics against the Lakers.
I thought it was going to be... Is it... No, I thought is it lost a ring to LeBron, but it's not.
Oh, LeBron hasn't lost a ring.
But obviously he wouldn't be in that category. Obviously,
yeah.
Let's try these 4. Bang! Oh, so that's not one away. Okay, interesting.
So
very interesting, Zeman. All right, let's think about accolades. Rajon Rondo and James Harden and Chris Paul have all led the league in assists. That could be a thing for sure.
Did like Luka?
I mean, he's averaged like 8 or 9.
I mean,
Good try. I think average. Yeah. Has he ever averaged 10 assists in the season? I don't think so.
I don't think he's averaged 10.
No, it's been like 8. I don't think he would lead the league with 8, but let's try it. No, not even one away either. Oh, that was one away. I just set it up there.
It was? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was one away, and we had what was the other one that we had that was one away before? It was Luka.
These 4. Scotty, Luka, LaMelo, and LeBron.
So could that mean that like Luka is the odd man out of that one?
Maybe.
LeBron, Scotty, LaMelo.
Were any of these guys like traded on draft night? I know Luka was.
Yeah.
LaMelo wasn't. Harden wasn't. No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Zach, any hint as to what realm of basketball we're looking at?
So Jesse, you named one of the remaining categories. You verbatim said one of the remaining categories.
Okay. All right. So maybe it
has to be one of the assist things.
I think it could be an averaged X amount of assists or led. Has LeBron ever led the league in assists? Like, is that just a LeBron thing to do? No way. Maybe back in the day. Let's check. Oh my God.
Really?
He did?
Wow.
LeBron James has 1 assist title in his career. It was the 2020 season. He won the assist title.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So he won the assist title once. Everyone else on that list, I believe, has won it twice or more. And I was thinking about doing, multiple time assist title leap like winners, but it would have been like Chris Paul, James Harden, Westbrook, and Rondo, and that's like, oh well, that one's pretty obvious.
Wow,
yeah, wow.
That was.
I would not have picked LeBron for that.
Yep. So what do you guys think the last category is? Bam Adebayo, who you really thought had great success in college, what does he actually have?
What does he actually have?
What do you think this category would be? 4 very random players to put together.
Scotty, Luka, Bam, LaMelo. Did Bam play overseas or something? Is it like has played internationally and Scotty's Canadian or not Canadian, but plays in Canada?
You're just all over Bam today. You're all
because LaMelo played in Australia. Luka played in like Slovenia.
He played in Spain too.
Spain.
He was on Real Madrid.
Scotty's plays in Canada. I don't know. Did Bam play? What could this be?
I mean, I don't think was Bam born in the U.S.
I actually don't know that. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
he
tell
plays
you-
on Team
I'm gonna tell
USA,
you-
so yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this is a
I mean, he went to high school in the U.S. I don't, but which makes him eligible.
this is a statistical category.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Um,
So what would these guys?
What have
I think
what
the
have- what
only
have all
thing-
of you guys done?
I don't
Bam,
know.
I think defense.
I
But
don't
like
know
not Luka.
how. I don't know how good Bam was in his rookie season because I know that the three other guys here are rookies of the year. So, is it like averaged like 15, 5, and 5 in their rookie year or something? Like,
I don't think Bam was that good in his rookie year.
no, he wasn't getting
Yeah, I
5
think he was good.
assists.
I don't think he was that good. Yeah,
Is it?
and I don't think he was. That
Could it? It might have something to do with total amount of steals. Could be steals. It wouldn't be blocks, but it could be steals. I don't think Luca's like that on the steals though.
Luka's not really like that defensively, like at all.
Damn. And these are all like I'm thinking draft classes too. Like they're all different. I don't know what year Bam was. I think it was like 2017 or 18.
Yeah,
Because he was young in the 2020 final. He was like young then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 2018 sounds right.
Zach, you're killing us
But
here.
Scotty and LaMelo are younger.
Man,
than
this
them.
is a tough watch. All right, you guys should go ahead, see what the category is.
I want to guess it.
Okay. All right.
Do you have one more hint for the boys?
This is something that all of these players have accomplished this season.
This season.
This season,
Oh.
which is why it is such a small category of players that only these select few have done so far.
So I know, I mean, Scotty's been playing really well. He had like a 30-point triple-double, maybe?
That's possible.
I don't know if LaMelo's done that yet. I know for a
I don't
fact
know,
that
but
no one else on this
I know
list has done
Bam
that.
did it. I'm pretty sure Bam did it.
Did he have one
I
this
wouldn't
year?
be surprised. Yeah, Bam had a ridiculous. Yeah, he had like a 30-20-10 game against the Lakers.
So Scotty had 30, 10, 10, and like 3 and 3. Luka's definitely had a 30-point triple-double. He basically averages that. LaMelo, it's definitely possible. And Bam, run it. Let's run it. 30-point triple-double.
Yeah.
Bang. Oh, just a triple-double.
It's just
Wow.
a triple-double. Just a triple-double. It looks so Barnes, LaMelo, and Bam have 1. Luka has 2. And the leader this season so far is Jokic with 3.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so that was it. Very, very simple.
That was a lot more
category that you
straightforward
guys
than I thought it was
spent
gonna
maybe
be.
20 minutes on. So
I will say, though, I think that all of them have had a 30-point triple-double this season. Like, I think
I
they
don't
all
know.
scored 30 in theirs.
I'm gonna check if they have.
LaMelo's he had 32.
Bam has not
30,
scored
10,
30
13.
yet. Bam has not scored 30 yet this year. He had 22, 10, and 18 this past Monday.
Oh, mine says he had 22, 20, and 10. 2 and
Okay,
2.
to be fair, I'm
Damn.
on StatMuse, and StatMuse sucks. So
That Muse L. Wow.
All-
that is crazy.
all I know for sure is that he did not get a 30-point triple-double. Look
Well-
at that. Look at that.
We were
Wow.
close, man. Oh, my
Oh
God.
man, you guys were all over Bam for that entire green line is Bam. That is
Wow.
Bam. That is only Bam Adebayo. It is. Oh my god, it's so funny. Look at
Ugh,
that, just
disgusting.
all the way down.
Absolutely
That was so
disgusting.
painful.
Oh, that's just Bam. That's Bam.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. All right,
Well,
All right.
Jack.
that'll do it for
All right.
connections. We got one more thing. Jack, take us away.
All right. You ready? Let's play some Who He Play For.
Long Dong
All right.
Tigers.
Zach, give me your best Charles Barkley. All right. Here we go. The first player, Monte Morris.
Monte Morris, I actually think I know this. Monte Morris, it's one of two bad teams in the Eastern Conference. It's either the Pistons or the Wizards. I'm gonna say, oh my god, I'm gonna say it's the Wizards.
I immediately thought the Pistons, so I'm gonna go the Pistons.
Zach is correct. It's the Detroit Pistons. Very
Oh my
nice.
I knew it was one of
All
those
right.
two.
Number 2, Omer Yurtseven.
Oh,
I know who that is, but where is he? He's not. No way he's on the Heat still.
he was last on the Heat.
No, but it clearly he's not on the Heat anymore. If we're being asked this question,
Yeah,
I want to say I remember hearing he went to the Jazz.
that could be a wild pull.
I
I'm
feel
just
like
gonna say, like the Nets. I have no idea.
He is on the Jazz. Zach is
What?
correct again.
I'm him, bro. I'm him.
He's him.
Zach is him. Zach is him. All right, number 3, Landry Shamet.
Oh,
Oh my god, where is he?
I know where he last was.
he was on the Suns last year.
Yeah, he was.
He could also be on the Jazz. Who
I-
knows?
I think I actually know this, but you know what? I'm gonna. It's probably wrong, anyways. But still, I'm gonna say Landry Shamet is on the Milwaukee Bucks.
I like that. Man, I have no clue where he plays. I'm gonna just throw out a team. Orlando Magic.
I like that guess.
You guys were both incorrect. He's on the Washington Wizards.
I feel like he was on
All
the
right.
Bucks. I don't know why.
He was on the Bucks at some
Yeah.
point, I think. But I think you're confusing him with Campaign.
That's fair.
All right. Number 4, Dennis Smith Jr.
Oh my god, that's the one who can dunk a lot, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Okay,
You could be
I'm
talking about
no. I confused
Jesse,
him.
be careful.
I confused Dennis Smith with some other players. So Dennis Smith Jr. I think he's on the Brooklyn Nets. I actually think he's on the Nets.
I think
Confidently.
so. I think he was on the Nets, but I'm gonna say he's now. He also was a Maverick. I know that he's not a Maverick. I'm
Yeah,
gonna say he's on the
anymore.
Magic. I'm gonna say he's on the Magic.
Jesse is correct. He's a Brooklyn
Oh,
Net.
I thought he would have left.
We're on
My
the
bad.
board, baby. We're on the board.
Jesse's on the board. All right. Zach's got 2. Jesse's got 1. We've got 1 that neither of you got. All right. So this one is the last regular one, and then we have who he played for special.
Oh, boy.
All right. So Corey Joseph.
Holy. I don't know if he got moved last year.
Man, you know what? Just immediate thing that came to my mind. I'm gonna say Corey Joseph plays for the Kings.
So
Stop smiling. I know I'm wrong. Stop smiling, Jack.
I know he was on the Pistons last year, but I don't believe he is still on the team because they have Monte Morris now. Wow. I have a hinting feeling that he's on like a good team and it's just like the backup point guard right now. I want to say it's not the Suns, although the Suns kind of sound. He's definitely on like a vet minimum. Is it? It's either like the Nuggets or the Warriors. I want to say he's like a bench warming point guard for either of those teams.
I feel like I know he's not on either of those teams.
I don't know. I think it's the Nuggets or the Warriors. If I had to pick one, I don't think he's on the Nuggets. Screw it, Warriors.
Jesse is correct. He's on the Golden State Warriors.
Are you
Oh my
serious?
God. Yeah. Wow, that was unbelievable.
I got the right
was
state. I'll
incredible.
take it.
Zach was like, "There's
Oh
no
my
way he's
God.
on either of those."
No way.
teams.
There's no way he's on the
Oh my
Warriors,
God.
bro.
That's
I just,
hilarious.
I mean, I like Corey Joseph, Canadian former Raptor, and I just
This is rigged. This is
I
rigged.
don't
You're picking
know,
Canadian
man.
players.
All right. And then the last one, in real life, who he played for, Hall of Famer, Garrett Temple.
I thought you were going to say Ish Smith, and I was going to be like, boom. Garrett Temple.
Temple.
I haven't heard that name in years.
It's a who he play for Hall of Famer because they give him to Charles Barkley every year and he gets it wrong every year.
And is he in the league right now?
He is in the league
He's
right
in
now.
the league.
Holy moly. I have no clue, man.
Garrett Temple.
He's a Hall of Famer for a reason.
No one tracks this man, and he's still in the league. So I can't guess
All
that he's
right.
playing in Taiwan. With
Screw
Lloyd.
it. Trailblazers from the deep.
Uh,
No clue, man.
I honestly, any guess is as good as anything, right?
You got a 1 in 31
Oh.
chance.
Yeah, I
'Cause
got
I,
one.
'cause I already guessed the Blazers.
You know what? Boston Celtics. I'll see them tonight when they play the Sixers.
No, you will not. But I would think Jesse would see him tonight because he's on
No
the Toronto
way,
Raptors.
he's on the Raptors. Garrett Temple's on the freaking Raptors.
Garrett
No
Temple is on
way!
the Toronto Raptors.
Oh my god. Yeah, he is. Garrett Bartholomew Temple. No way. That's
Oh
He's
my
on the
god.
Raptors.
okay. To be
I
fair,
have no idea if he's logged
to be
in.
fair, he's logged 5 minutes this season. And
You're
actually,
not a real fan if
hold
you
on.
didn't watch those
In
5
those
minutes
5
of
minutes-
Garrett Temple basketball.
in those 5 minutes, he had 4 points and 100% from the field.
That's
So,
more points
Look
than
at
you'll
that.
ever score in the NBA, Jesse.
It is.
That is a who he play for Hall of
Oh
Famer
my
if I've ever
God.
seen.
Oh
Averaging-
my god.
That's crazy. 2.5 minutes a game because he played 2 games and it was 2 and 3 minutes. Unreal.
Oh,
Screw you
How
for giving
old
me
is
a
he?
Raptor that I didn't know.
How
man.
old is Garrett
That's-
Temple?
it was supposed to be a dead giveaway.
He's
It
37.
was supposed to be right up the
Wow.
alley.
He gets no
Oh my
minutes.
God.
Oh my god.
You didn't
Well,
even get your own
that
player,
was
Jesse.
shameful. That was very shameful.
Oh man, that was incredible.
Jack, got to bring that segment back next week for
Yeah.
sure. I think we got to wrap up after that. I can't show face anymore, not knowing Garrett Temple on the Raptors. Boys, it's been a fun show. We will see you. It even sounds bad coming out of my mouth. Week 11 next Monday. We'll see you then. If not, enjoy a fun weekend of football. Got a lot of teams on bye this week, so it's going to be a rough one. We've got an insane primetime game this Thursday. Bears, Panthers. I will not be there. So
I will be there no matter what.
I was Past the Rock. Thank you for listening, watching, wherever you're getting this. We will see you on Monday.
Jiggy on the platform.